does it. Plus, you're giving up yardage.
What? I know I heard something. Am I tripping?
Wait, that's wide, 80.
Yo, what up? What'd you say?
Hey, Haywood!
Let's go, defense. Our time.
We're going in and out. I can't hear what you say.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
What'd you say?
A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage.
I can't hear you. Sound like Tom Brady got sacked. I couldn't hear you. I heard you the first time, but I just wanted to keep saying it.
19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Sony Michel, his first carry, and he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a third down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing now is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa able to drop him that time for his second sack of the evening.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there, and that's exactly what happened on that play.
Great coverage there, holds him to a 2-yard return following a 50-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
What?
So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Wait, 89!
They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. The veteran Jason McCourty up to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Wait! Wait! 89!
This is Gordon. This will go for 5 up to the 33.
Got it! 190!
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will not get there as they stop him short right around the 34-yard line. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
The fullback won. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Sets up the screen to Gordon. Gordon loses the football. It's loose. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, team 6.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Thomas Davis.
No. Go,
damn. Get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back
he biting.
But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, They've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. To throw, Rivers. On the screen, this is Eckler. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd
All that for 3 yards.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They wound up getting nothing out of that 2nd down completion, so now here's 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Rivers. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
I saw you going over there. I thought you had him.
It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make someone miss.
People know he was.
A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger 1st down. Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rivers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. So quite a turn of events right
I
there.
forced that.
Indeed it is. I mean, they thought the worst that could happen was they'd get a field goal attempt to break the tie. Instead, interception, long return, and now the other guys have a great shot to go ahead.
Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. Boy, that is a 7-yard loss. 2nd down now.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 12-yard line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Strong left, strong left. 4 down, check, 4 down. Jim.
Michelle going to try again. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. Brady now to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left, and this will remain a scoreless game. So what a let-off there. You figure that was an easy 3 points. Instead it turns into nothing.
And from that close of range,
made it.
if you start it left, your goose is cooked.
Now I gotta start all the way down
thing,
here.
well, it never had a chance to straighten itself out.
The Charger drive about to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
5 yards, 5 yards mean a lot.
Do no harm, and right right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches. At the 30.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Hey, don't jinx me like that.
190.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half. One that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
2 yards, good enough for a first. They'll run on first down. It's Gordon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
How many times do we say in this game that speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways? In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. It led to a really nice game.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Right now, I'm just wondering where they turn on offense, Charles. I know we're not in the fourth quarter, but second quarter haven't scored and struggling to move the ball.
I don't think they abandoned the run game totally, but maybe you change up your tempos. Maybe you go a little bit faster, try and catch them back on their heels a little bit to try and accomplish what you want to get done.
180. Round 80. Behind.
On second and 12, Rivers. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
Set, Green 80. Black 15. White. Nice hot. Green hot.
Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's first and 10.
Oh, come on.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger
Come
linemen.
on.
A full start backs him up 5, first and 15. From the gun, Rivers. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup. Looking to throw again on second down. Rivers for Keenan Allen. That's complete. Touchdown, LA! Keenan Allen as the first half is winding down as his guys are on the board first here tonight.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
You ready?
Fielded about a yard deep.
You're not playing with a rookie.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
What is that?
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
I can't even hear you
Likely
because
time
you're
for just
going in and
one
out.
final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this
Hey,
deficit.
Floyd, what you say?
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free,
Oh,
and now you're down
matching
an even
people
bigger
with the
margin.
same skill
Go
level,
ahead and
right?
take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
Brady's incompletion on
Oh,
first
girl,
down
gotcha.
leads to a second and 10. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Did I distract you?
So after the incompletion,
Dang,
second
I
and
was
10 from the
playing.
22. The final shot before half for Brady. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime with just the lone touchdown here. 7-0 is our score. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports halftime report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter.
I'll take it, shoot.
So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all, and they're trying to get something going after one there, but you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
Set, 180, 12.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. It's Eckler again. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be 3rd down.
So 190, 190.
Let's go.
Round, he high.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And some room to work. There goes Melvin Gordon. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, 42 yards. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And, in the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the
most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
31, tactic, reload.
Shotgun now for Brady. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
Yeah, all day.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. From the gun, it's Brady. And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's complete. And he gets it down to the 32. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Brady caught by the tight end Watson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Benjamin Watson. 32 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Charger drive about to get going. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments. Pass complete, but no gain.
No yards.
Yeah.
So you file that as unsuccessful.
Yeah, you do, don't you? Except on the stats. Throwing the ball.
Get a completion.
You get a catch.
Yeah.
But still.
Chill.
No yardage. Okay.
Done. Hey, ground 80. 80 high. 300.
On third down, Rivers.
Y'all touch the button.
To escape, and he goes down. Kyle Van Noy with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, he really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing
come on.
Meanwhile, the throw by Brady knocked away, incomplete. Ben Watson was the intended target, the tight end. Third down here.
Kill. Turn up. Kill. Turn. Shadow.
Now Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
He going for it. No, he going for it.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on fourth.
Shadow.
They do go for it. It's Brady. That's to his running back, complete. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Brady now on first down. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. To throw again on second down. Brady goes underneath here to White. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's first and 10. They'll run it here. This is James White. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on second down. From the gun, Brady. Here's Sanu on the catch.
Why I die for him?
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. Up front, the struggles continue for this offense among the line. What can they do? Change the play calling? What?
I think part of that, yes, changing some of the play calls, some screens, some draws, some misdirection. You want to run any type of a play that will influence these guys and continue to get upfield and find a way to use that against them and slip things in behind them. So some quick passes could work as well.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
Tight end's right. Four down, four down. 31's the mic.
Go bandit.
30.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And able to find Dorsett. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Brady hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far, 1st and 10. Brady gives to Michelle, and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11. At the Chargers.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
Come on, boy. You got to be ready. Don't be scared of it.
So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Shut that. Motion, motion. Check, check, check. Shift. 52 is the mic right here, over there, right? 52 is the mic.
All right, here we go. 72.
On 2nd and 11 now. Brady, this is White on the screen. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Joey Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He'll look to throw. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This one taken from the 7. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
31's the mic.
Looking back to the air on second down. It's Brady. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Adrian Phillips there to knock that one away.
Whenever they're trying to attack a zone defense, you're trying to figure out where your gaps are going to be. And depending on what type of zone they're playing, it could be on the outside, it could be in the middle, it could be in the seams, in the edges. In this case, they tried to attack the middle of the field, but this zone defense didn't allow it because they were able to see the ball come off the quarterback's hands, and everyone was able to react to the football and knock it away.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Hey, we got four now.
50.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And it looks like the Chargers are going to win this thing. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On first down, Gordon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing Rivers. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Now the second-year kicker, Michael Badgley. He hit from 59 as a rookie. This to make it a 3-score game late. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And, of course, this win a big one. They can hang their hat.